Hello YouTube, Intuitive Edge here. In the news recently, well, I don't know if it's in the news, it's sort of in the news. It's kind of been rumored around different areas that the threat level has been elevated and for a possible terror threat, and that there is a possible terror attack or false flag that is being planned for the United States. So I want to get into this a little bit. I want to see if there's any truth to this rumor that's been going around. I want to know who is the target, if we can get a where or who, and then who is responsible. So give me a moment while I shuffle up the cards and we'll get into this. Okay, just a moment. Okay, a couple more times here. All right, okay. All right, let's cut the deck and see what we got here. So, the rumors of a terror threat or possible false flag or terror attack on the U.S. Is there any truth to this? Who is the target? And who is responsible? Okay. So, so this card is interesting. I've got the Ten of Fire. This card has come up with other type of attacks like the Las Vegas shooting. It's a card of like chaos happening. It's like there's like fireworks and things blowing up and the cats are running and kind of chaotic scene. And this is on the question of any truth to this. I would say there is some truth to the rumors that we're hearing. The elevated threat level is probably accurate, okay? Now, who is the target and where? I'm seeing like, well, we've got the Sea Kitten. Sea Kitten is a messenger, meaning look deeper on this, there's more. This, in the image, this cat is on a beach running away from an incoming tide or running from the tide, keeping one step ahead. When we look at who is the target or where, it could be along the coast, one of the coasts, possibly. That's possible. I'll wait till I get the other cards out and see if we can flesh out a little more what the story is here. Who is responsible? We've got Cat Magic. This is the Magician card. This is a card of somebody who knows how to... It's kind of like the Sorcerer's card is what I like to look at it as. It's someone who knows how to use the powers of... I don't want to say black magic, but it's like they know how to use power in a way that is beneficial to them. It's like being the manipulator. The Magician card is action, like skill, self-confidence, but to me it's more than that. It's knowing how to pull power outside of yourself and use it. So we'll get into that a little bit more as well. So let's see what else we get. Cool. Okay, so is there any truth to this? We've got the Sky King. This is um the Sky Kings. It's the King of Swords for those familiar with the regular tarot. Um, the Sky King is someone who's very forthright, very decisive. He guides and guards the the realm of the mind. Um, so let's see what more we get on this. Who is the target and where? I've got the Priestess. Priestess. She's all about wisdom, intuition, mystery, secrets. And when it's on who is the target, very interesting. I'm going to pull, I want to get a couple more and see what we're fleshing out with that. Who is responsible? Now, this is interesting. You've got the Three of Earth. Three of Earth is the builder's card. This is a card of people coming together and planning something, getting ready to work on something. So I would say that there is something being planned. At least that's how it looks. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so when you ask a direct question, according to the book that came with this deck, asking a direct question and you get an upright ace generally means yes. The question was, is there any truth to this? The fact that it's the Ace of Fire, I would say that there is some truth to this. And with this card back here, with the same card that I got at the Las Vegas reading that I did, I would say coupling this together, and you've got the Sky King. Sky King generally is about strength and power and might and forthrightness. So I would say there's definitely something in the works. Yeah, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just saying that, you know, if we know to be aware and to be prepared if we can. Okay, who is the target? This is interesting. It's another messenger card. This is the card of the Sky Tom. This is the card of somebody who's working hard to get something that they really want. It's a very aggressive energy. And the imagery on this card is the cat going after this bird. So you think of like the little sparrow, the little robin, whatever, that's, and this aggressive cat coming after it. And, you know, I think of little birds as, you know, innocent. So when I think back on these with the possible on one of the coasts, it's just a guess, but it kind of feels that way a little bit. And the wisdom card, inner wisdom card, and that's interesting as to who the target is, because this is a really powerful card. And it's a card of somebody who is in the know and who knows secrets, knows mysteries, and they're very good at it's actually a card of intuition, and intuitive wisdom and mystery. And so I don't know how that ties in with who the target is, but targeting people who are intuitive or in the know, or if that's just like symbolic of like a greater target. I can't say I know that for sure, exactly. But that's interesting. And again, this is like this energy of going after something that's innocent. So, yeah, wow. And who's responsible? This is an image that's come up a few times. This is a cat who's sitting out in the cold, in the snow. He's an outsider looking in at this castle or this warm house or church or whatever this is. And he's just like looking in. Like he's on the outside and he's just looking in. So I don't know if this is like just let's see what the bottom card says. Back to this just for a second. Looking at this card, and there's like this light and warm glow coming from the inside of this building to someone on the outside. And I heard that song, When the Lights Go Down in the City. I just heard those lyrics just now. I think I'm still thinking it's gonna be somewhere coastal or something coastal. The overall card is the 10 of C. This is actually a nice card. It's a positive card. It's a card of gathering and family and good times, friends, comfort. But the image again is you've got this beach scene with the water. I don't know if that's literal because we had that up here too. I don't know, guys. I could be wrong on that. I mean, I don't think that I'm wrong on the fact that there is truth to a possible attack. I think that is true. The who and the who's the target and who's responsible is a little more vague to me. It may just not, it may not be specifically targeted too. If it's just, somebody launching something like I don't know. I don't even want to say because I don't really know. But I do feel there is some truth to it. These cards indicate that for sure. And it could have something to do with the, like, fire, too. I mean, I've got the Ace of Fire, the Ten of Fire. That something is on the horizon. So, be vigilant, be prepared, and pray. I have said before on my channel, I do believe in the power of prayer, especially when people come together in conscious, on the same wavelength, so to speak, and hold a higher consciousness. I do think that we have the power to stop things, to change direction, but especially stay in gratitude and stay in your heart center as much as possible. We'll see what comes of this. I hope that it's not a big deal. I hope it's, if it is something to happen, it's very isolated, very small. That's my hope. But it does seem that there is something being plotted. And it does seem that there's a desire or a target, and it does seem to do with possible fire, literal fire or gunfire. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see what comes of this. Hopefully not. But that's why I do this. I like to kind of get a heads up. So stay safe, everyone. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.